Holy shit, $100. Okay. Another $100. Holy fuck. Okay. We're removing the liquidity right now. I don't care. Remove 100%. Thank you for this comment. Amazing comment by Mr. Moneystorm over here on my channel, saying that all I do is, fake stuff and this doesn't work. So I'll be making a video today just for this guy demonstrating, actually loading up some money into my Phantom wallet and showcasing how what I demonstrate in today's video actually makes money. Because this is one of my accounts right here. You can see it, cracked crypto. It says right there at the top, and this is just the profit I've made today or in the past 2 days. I don't really know, but I'll be just giving a little demonstration today and putting actionable steps on the screen for you guys of where to go, how to launch a coin, how to get some pictures, and giving you guys both the practical and a bit of theory. So pay attention. It's going to be a bit of a longer video, but still all the theory that I put in here is just as useful as the practical steps. So before I get going with the tutorial, bro, if you, Mr. Moneystorm, spend less time looking at custom colors for GTA cars and whatever the fuck the rest of these videos are, you might actually make some money and not be a little broke. Okay, I'm not gonna just keep on shitting on this poor guy, but I'm gonna help him. So follow along for this amazing tutorial. Yay! Okay, it's enough of this gay shit. So you guys are buying here, you guys are selling here. Fuck this, we gotta launch coins instead of trading them. You gotta be an insider. You're never gonna go on Twitter, you're never gonna go on X, and you're gonna find a coin that's here, and then you're gonna buy it and sell here. Let's just be realists and become devs. So how do you develop and launch your coin? Do you go on fucking Pump.Fun? No, you don't. I've said this a million times. 90% of the coins launched here are rugs. Look at this. I clicked on a random one and boom, it's already a rug. So Pump.Fun is really bad. It's a really scammy site and just a shit dex, because if you go on Pump.Fun, you see that all the liquidity and market caps are around the same. Look, 9K, 9K, market caps 4K. However, if you don't launch on Pump.Fun, there's two dexes. Where do you launch? Radium. But how the fuck do you launch on the Radium dex? Because in order to launch a coin here, you need to be a coder. Well, if you're not a coder and you don't know how to make an official coin on Radium, then you're basically fucked. However, not really, because there's a new website called coinflare.fun that allows you to create coins and launch them with no coding straight on Radium. Because in the past, you would either have to be a coder or you'd have to launch a coin on Pump.Fun, make it, bypass the bonding curve, see 1% progress to 100%, and then it would transfer to Radium, which doesn't really happen unless you've got like 50 plus projects in your portfolio of, actually having some solid marketing, some known KOLs that you have. You're not going to do this. So what do you do? You go on this website, which has a lot of amazing features. First one is you create your own coin, which I'm going to do today. But there's also this feature, which I've done a lot of videos on, where you copy a trending coin that's trending on Pump.Fun. You can even click this button right here. It's going to take you to Pump.Fun. You can look at this coin, how it's doing. Of course, it's a fucking rug. However, it did pretty well. So it's got a good narrative, a good description. So instead of copying all of this, try to save everything, launch it, get the fucking website, the Twitter and everything, you just click create coin and then boom, you create your coin and it gets launched on Radium. So that's one amazing feature, but the one I'm going to be looking more into today and demonstrating how I'll be multiplying what do I have now? 9 SOL. I have 0.9 SOL, almost 1 SOL, $130 in my wallet, and how I'm gonna be, making my money. just one last bit I'll say is if you go onto the Radium DEX compared to Pump.Fun, look at the market caps. Look, the market caps are, instead of, remember this being 5K and this being 9K, look at this, half a mil, 76K market caps, 364K, 201 million, 11 million. I mean, just the Radium, what's a simple way of putting it compared to Pump.Fun? It's not as dry as, it's fucking juicy, you know? It's fucking juicy. We like this. We like this a lot. Why? Because you have more eyeballs on your coin. You have more fucking eyeballs on your token when you launch a token with a good narrative. Which today's narrative is muggery. So fucking glasses. If you go on Deck Screener, you know, this was the first coin. Like, you know, fucking mug, whatever, some glasses, and there was a fucking Trump coin. So if I don't know if it's in my history still, but like uh you just go here, you just go into Grok and you ask it for a basically whatever you want, and it takes like, you know, 2 seconds. This is just a bad demonstration, but like I've made a better prompt. This is all you do, and you get this output for your picture that you just put into Canva, and you make the size 500 by 500x. So as you can see here, the size is 500 by 500 pixels, which you can then just simply put into here. So you just have your good logo, your whatever, and then you just come up with a name. So Mog, let's do Mog Elon. And then you add your ticker, so ME, and then you click next. And then for here, you go into ChatGPT and ask it for a 100-word Gen Z style description. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to really bother much with this because I'm not trying to make a good project where I'm going to rug, you know, $700, $1,000+ I don't want people to buy into this coin because I'm posting this on YouTube. So I'll just put in like, you know, Elon Mugs Mars or something. I don't know. Buy Tesla stock or whatever. And this, okay, maybe even just like this, it's gonna get biased, even if I just leave it at this, you know? You can just have no description at all. It's up to you completely. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna keep it as Elon Mog, whatever. So click next. For the Twitter, the website, you should add this. I'll just go on and find X Elon Musk and find his official Twitter. So Elon, boom. Where the fuck is that him? Yep, amazing. Boom. Copy and where the fuck? What the fuck, man? I'm lost in my tabs, bro. Fucking official moneymaker or whatever his name is just taking up my tabs. Boom. We need the HTTPS. Then we go back to Coinflare, Twitter, boom. For these, as I've said in many times in my videos, oh shit, I forgot one important bit. For the description, you keep the decimals at 9 and the supply what billion. The amazing bit about this website is everything is preset. You don't even have to change a lot of stuff. So boom, website, Twitter. This is very minimal, but it works. If you have a Twitter and you have some sort of a description, it's already amazing. So creator information, leave this off. You don't need to have this on. Nobody looks at this. If it's not there, nobody cares. So these, however, you have to keep selected. So revoke freeze, revoke mint, revoke update. These are what basically make your coin trustworthy. So if you have these unselected, you are able to freeze your tokens, mint, print more supply, whatever. So keeping these on is a crucial step. So from here on, you just click create coin. Boom, I'm back. Proceed anyway. Confirm. I understand. Yes. Confirm. And then, boom, your coin is created. It's not gonna pop up here just yet. You need to create a liquidity pool. So you can copy your token. You can go click create liquidity pool, or you can go just on the manage liquidity tab. And I've already have a coin that I'm working on right now. However, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to click my coin, and you're going to click your coin that you've just created. Then your soul balance is going to be here on your wallet that is connected, and you're basically going to put in how much initial liquidity collateral you are going to put into the coin to, make it tradable. Which, don't worry, you're going to get this money back because you're the first person that buys the coin. So this is like your first initial buy. And for how much token you want to control, just click max. Click you wanna control all of the coin. And yeah, this doesn't matter. This value doesn't really matter that much. For a bigger project, I recommend, having anywhere from 0.3, you can even do as low as 0.2 to like, point 0.5 or like 3 soul or 1 soul. It doesn't matter. I'll just keep it at 0.2 soul for the purpose of this video. This is a small project. Again, as I've said, I don't want it to have a lot of buys. You're gonna click create pool and it's gonna get launched on here. And as I've said before, since this is Radium we're launching on, there's a lot of eyeballs, and when a coin gets launched, it gets instant buys. So a lot of buys are gonna happen. A lot of them are bot buys, some small, but you need to basically wait. As you can see, this random coin, you're gonna have to wait for some buys because it's a lot slower than Pump.Fun. However, let's get to the demonstrational part of this video. Let me just close all this bullshit. Boom. Create pool. You create your pool, and it's gonna take a small fee. You click confirm, and then boom, pool created successfully. You click refresh, and as you can see, it was just launched right over here. So you go back onto your sort of website liquidity pool option, and as you can see right here, you can view it on Photon as well. So this is your coin. There's no data yet because it's not been available to, trade, because it needs some time to process. So you just give it a second. We wait. We already got a buy of $2, as you can see, Elon Mog over here. You just wait for some time, and when you get enough buyers in your coin, you can do some marketing. You don't really have to. If you wait for a bit, the coin is gonna, jump up by itself. You just wait and simply see how well the coin is doing. So after you get however much buys you want, you click the minus button, and as I've told you, you get this money back. You can click 100%, and then you will remove the 0.2 soul that is in your token right now. However, I'll wait just for you guys to see that this actually works and see how, we get some buys and whatnot. So let's just chill and look at the graph. Holy shit. Another buy. As you can see, there's a small buy. See, you just have to wait. With this method, you really have to wait. You have to be patient. If you have a good, it's within the narrative. I've said this many times in my videos. You have a narrative, you have a bubble of a narrative. If the coin is MOG and you have anything MOG, whatever, dog MOG, frog MOG, it's within the same bubble, so it's gonna do well. So you just simply wait. As you can see, we're getting a bit more buys. See, some people are selling, which is normal. Oh, our first buy for $20. Nice. So if you're going back to coinflare, you can see that the liquidity has jumped up a little bit. So, you know, if you were satisfied with this, you could basically remove it at any point that you want. So you'd click 70%, 50 if you want. You could remove it slight increments if you would want to do that. However, you don't have to. We got another buy for $30. Nice. So it's already just bounced up a bit more. We wait. Some people might sell. Don't really worry about this. So, yep. Just as I called it, somebody sold. $20, nice. $30. Insane. Selling. Some people are buying. Holy shit, $100. $100. Holy fuck. Okay, this is where you go back to coinflare and you can remove your liquidity right now. You can see my wallet right now has $40. And if we were to put this back, we would make a profit. Some people are selling, unfortunately, very unfortunately for us. We can wait a bit longer. Okay, another $100. Holy fuck. Okay. Okay, we're removing the liquidity right now. I don't care. Update the site, refresh. 8 SOL, remove 100% of the liquidity. Come on, work faster, work faster. See? 7 SOL, confirm. Please, please, then boom. As you can see, we have just made our money back. If we refresh our wallet, liquidity should have been successfully removed. Confirm. 0.6 SOL. And liquidity was successfully removed. And it has gone back. Maybe it has gone back into a separate wallet of mine, which I am not sure of, which would be... I have no idea why this... Oh yeah, there you go. Fucking hell, it finally worked. We have made that money back. We have a little bit left. We can remove a bit more of the liquidity. And as you see, we cannot really now. But we have made more money with this method that we have invested previously. Boom. So you've just made your money back right here. And if you were to put more money into this coin, it would have done even better. Thankfully for me, I have not made a substantial amount of profit for YouTube. See, I had 9 SOL, now I have 9.1. Instead of having 3 or 5 SOL, it would just feel really unethical. But Mr. What was your name again? Money Storm? There you go. The method works. You can see the chart right here. Everything you saw in this video happened live. And if you have any other questions that you may have, you can leave them in the comments down below or join the free Telegram channel that I have also in the description. Like, subscribe, and follow for more content. Thank you very much and see you in the next one.